I wrote this the other day in memory of Belly Mujinga, who was spat at in the face by a man while she was at work on the railway stations in London. And today, the police said that the man was not carrying the coronavirus, and so no further action will be taken. So does this mean that it's actually okay to spit at another human being in the face? Silence is deadly. I woke up this morning. My heart was full of lead. I'd heard about a black woman, so alive, but now she's dead. A white man, full of hate, spat right in her face. There is no other reason, but he didn't like her race. He knew what he was doing, and he spat deliberately. Was he carrying the deadly virus? Is he still roaming free? And where is the national outcry from the white community? Where is the condemnation from the press and the TV? This silence is the killer. It's long gone too long. It shouldn't be the black folk who suffer all this wrong. Where are our national leaders speaking out in sadness for this tragic loss of life caused by racist madness? And if my white heart is breaking, imagine what it's like if you're black and live in Britain with the hatred and the spite. My friends, they work in healthcare and they suffer every day. They sadly have to tell me what their racist patients say. And where's the national outcry for the things they have to face, for the indignities they suffer in their lives most every day? If this was the reality of your white children's lives, you'd be out there protesting to protect their precious lives. But who is crying out for justice in our post-Brexit time? The silence is allowing the rising of this crime. White people should be standing beside our countrymen and calling out for justice and stop this us and them. Our history is often shameful. Don't make our present too. If we are going to progress, we know what we must do. Let no hate crime go unpunished. Show our brethren that we care, not just for their music, but for safety we should all share. If national pride is what we want, there's actions we must take. Condemn all forms of racism, a better world to make. And if your whiteness is protection that you can safely hide behind, you cannot see the danger. Your privilege is blind. And don't be silent in this crisis that's happening on our streets. We can't ignore the violence that others have to meet. We can't say we're civilized and not defend from bigotry the country's population. How can we say we're free? I lay a wreath in sorrow for the life so cruelly taken, and I pray that before tomorrow a leader will have spoken of the horror and the shame this country has to own when its people act with hatred against a precious living soul. We have to act. We must take action. It's all of our responsibility.